when I wrote the little book that I wrote for charity, the character of Newt appealed to me, and as often happened with the Potterverse, I had some thoughts about what had happened to Newt and who Newt was. And I don't think at that stage I ever imagined writing a screenplay. Then when Warners came to me and said they did now want to do something with Fantastic Beasts, I thought, no, wait a moment. I'd better tell them what I've got, because I wouldn't want them to get Newt wrong, because I knew I liked Newt. And then before I knew it, I'd actually written a... I planned 7 books. I knew exactly what I wanted to write, and that story was finished. But as I said at the start of this conference, I always had some ideas about Newt, and I was intrigued by Newt. And the truth is that when I was asked, will you write more, at the back of my mind was Newt. And I think that's the best way. This is what I really, really wanted to write. We definitely do have an unlikely hero in Newt, who goes to New York, and in some senses he's every man. He gets drawn into something, as we all do in life, that he wasn't planning to become part of. But he is very much an outsider also. And he's not really a people guy. He's much more comfortable with things that are spiky and fanged. And he meets his antithesis in Jacob Kowalski, who is the most likable, naturally likable guy, but who doesn't really realize what he's got. Jacob doesn't really think he's a big deal. So that was a very interesting idea to me. And that's the basis for our friendships in this. So it's a quartet rather than a trio in this movie, which was fun to write. It was fun to have 2 big female roles as well. I really enjoyed writing. And I enjoyed writing sisters. You know, I'm one of a pair of sisters. It's true that Harry's not in the movie, because he's not born yet. But this is very much of the world. And there are characters you will learn more about through Fantastic Beasts. I think that we've got a cast with more chemistry than I could have dreamt of. The people up here and other members of our cast too have produced such extraordinary work on this movie. I think I'm still in touch with so many people from the Potter movies, and they all have such happy memories of that time. We all do. It was a family. And what Dan just said as well about his reception at Comic-Con, you know, this has been a very generous fandom in many, many, many ways, and I hope they take these guys to their hearts as much, because I think they really deserve it.